look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return. Quarterback may change this route. On the draw, it's Morris. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the counter. Picks up the first down. Maybe a crease. Inside the to the house. Touchdown Bears!
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The run inside. It's Morris. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears! Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's Lagway to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Naylor sends out the offense to go to work. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Find some fresh air. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end now in motion. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got a little grass. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
Flag wave. Moving out to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. And they get him down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to throw, it's flag wave. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Baylor. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Interesting decision here, but if they make the 2, it'll be a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. Power ahead.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And he goes absolutely... Nowhere, the return will lose yards. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Throwing, Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Livingston. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Bears are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no...
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the right side. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, you got to to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Running inside, it's Morris. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Might be changing the route. Flagway wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Flagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Sends it back in motion. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
A designed run for the quarterback. There's some room. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Here's Flagway to pass. Fires left. Got his man. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Takes a handoff. It's Morris. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Well, coming into this game, we all thought the team that has the football last may be the team that wins this one, and they're trying to steal possessions. We're only in the first half. You don't see a lot of onside kicks at this point of the game, but they roll the dice and they get it, and they're trying to score more points.
Swings it out to his running back. Makes a grab and room to run. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Lagway. The screen, and watch out. Makes him talk to the hand. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Bears in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Oh, it's picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Throwing, Lagway. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. This is a designed run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Breaks the tackle. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Using his feet. He breaks a tackle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking for space. It's Morris. Maybe some room here. Still on his feet. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fights off a defender. Into the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bears!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Knocked down in the backfield. And, boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
That's reeled in. It's Miller. Breaks away on the left. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bears!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He's entered the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They're looking for an advantage to the right. There's a crease. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now on second down. Making side adjustments here. Flagway wants to throw. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears want to move quickly. Here's Lagway to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Gets rid of it. Intercepted.
Fuck me,
a first
bro.
half turnover can swing momentum. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
That's the sealer right there.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The run inside. It's Morris. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Oh, a double pass. Going to try to get it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Got enough for the first. Finding some room. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. We're just about ready to start the second half. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the ground, it's Morris. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out, let's pound the rock, pound the football, and really threaten this defense and force them to have to tackle us.
Caught in the backfield, it's Livingston. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bears. Great job by the back on the option.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. A run for the quarterback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Bears want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the tight end in motion.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Right on the money.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Might be calling a hot route. Lagway. He'll off one deep down the left side. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this.
Caught, and he's got room. Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver.
Oh, why are we going up with one hand?
Turning it on. Lowers those pads. He is in. Touchdown, Baylor.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Motion from the wideout. Throwing, Lagway. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Pressure coming. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Shades a man, and he might take off. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bears will hustle to the line. Lagway wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Now from inside the red zone. Got some room in to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lagway to pass. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 40. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
We've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick throw in this game.
The give to the right. Runs through a tackle. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Lagway. Setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Lagway, under fire, and down he goes. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He might want another play. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it go. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door. 1st and goal.
They'll move the tight end. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Running inside. It's Morris. Got enough for the 1st. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the foot.
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Bears! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Bears have the answer.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Lagway wants to throw. Finds his big tight end.
That's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
Oh, what?
And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
I guess that's what I get for chewing clock.
Man, you're set up. You're in great position. The offense driving the ball down the field. You get in the red. You got to make something positive happen, Palmer. That's not what they were looking for.
No, turnovers. That's why that's a key statistic when it comes to winning and losing football games.
Oh, I almost had this.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Might as well give it to him again. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
No, that was your
Fires
chance.
it complete to the right.
Oh.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll be
That was
brought
your
down
chance
at
to
the
pick it off.
3-yard line. An
Six,
explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Now, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Here's Lagway to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. He slings it deep to the left.
Oh, I
And
hit
it
it.
slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. 4th down, Lagway. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
They go play action with Lagway. Lets it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They'll stop him and get him out of bounds at the 21, just short of the red zone, but they turn in the huge play.
They just needed one first down to win this game, and they go play action, David. That little run fake just froze the defense for a half second, opened up the window to get that completion.
And there's still that chance this offense can play a little bit conservative. They got the lead, right? Like, will they throw the football? You're right. The play action makes everybody suck up. They're playing run. They trust their QB. He delivers with the game on the line. Run that clock out.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Lagway. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Going for the goal line. Touchdown Bears! And the stomping has commenced.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Go straight ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Play fake Lagway. Still on his feet. Buys a little extra time. Looking down the middle. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Ripping through the deep. And he can't hold
I just don't understand the luck.
He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
I'm already getting my ass beat. Come on.
Throwing, Lagway. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great.
Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone.
Dude, I don't
Bears. And they take it in for 6 more points. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Here comes the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Now adjusting. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Well, if you want to get something done, you better just do it yourself. Nobody open in the end zone that time. Quarterback's able to scramble and get in for 2.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Lagway wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks.